Well, hey guys, I'm so excited that you're here. Welcome to my channel. I am just getting started. Today is 8/8 Lionsgate. I'm very excited. I know that this is a super powerful day, so I am putting myself out here and I am sharing my heart and soul with you. So I promise there will be a lot of things to come. I'm just getting started. I know that I have made a couple of small videos in the past, and I know some of you are waiting for my yoga classes and things like that, but I have so many things I will be sharing with you guys. It will be more consistent now. I actually had to really take some time for myself. Obviously, we're all kind of being called to go within right now. So for me, I really had to go within. I had to go within and I needed to heal myself, you know, my soul, my mind, my thoughts, my patterns, my beliefs. You know, we're waking up to a whole new reality in our world right now. So whether it's in our own lives or whether it's with our family and friends' lives or whether it's collectively on a conscious level, the entire world is shifting right now. So I know we're all being affected. If you think you're not being affected, trust me, you will be affected. So it is time to pay attention. That is why I'm here now. So I really am excited to share some knowledge with you guys. Today I just want to share some of my insights on what's going on. So one thing I really want to talk to you guys about is the health of our immune system. One of the most important things right now, guys, is the health of our immune system. You know, obviously there's a, virus going on and everybody is afraid of it. Some people have already been affected by it, whether it's you or your family members. Yes, there is a virus. It is a very real thing. Yes, it is worse for people who are elderly, right? Or people who have some sort of weaknesses in their immune system and they are more vulnerable. So please, if you are those people, yes, wear your masks everywhere you go. Do everything you can to keep yourself safe. Try not to go out so much, But one thing that we need to remember and that I think that we keep forgetting is that nature, fresh air, oxygen, fills us up. So we're going to talk about the lack of oxygen that we're getting to our brains, to our body, to our cells, to our blood. What keeps us alive? Oxygen. Okay? So if we are breathing in a mask, constant all day long, CO2, we are literally getting no fresh air. We are literally taking the breath away from ourselves. How long do you think that can go on for without any detrimental symptoms occurring, like acidosis of the body, which we already have going on because of the diet, because of the chemicals in the water, because of the chemicals in the stuff in the food, the poisons in the drugs, and all the pharmaceuticals? We have got to boost our immunity right now. If we're walking around with that mask on for days at a time, we have got to take it off. I have to wear it at work, so I know what it's like to wear it for 3 or 4 days in a row and be sick for 5 days after, literally. And it was like this accumulation almost of wearing this mask. I was getting sicker and sicker as I was wearing it. I was actually grateful that we couldn't work for a minute right now because I need a break from that mask for my health, for my immunity. And you know what? I also have to pay my bills and I have to, pay my rent and I have to survive and I have to put food on my table and feed my animals and my home and my family. Right? So these are things that we have got to do to take care of ourselves at this time. We have got to put ourselves first. When I wear that mask for 3 days at work, and then I need 2 or 3 days to heal afterwards because I have a pounding headache because I haven't gotten any fresh oxygen to my blood, my body, my cells, my brain. It is definitely going to affect me if I keep this thing on over and over again for 6 months to a year. How long is this thing going to go? Who knows? We have got to get fresh oxygen, guys. If you are outside running, if you are outside riding your bike and you have a mask on and it's 90 degrees outside, what are you thinking? If you're lifting weights inside a gym, huffing and puffing, you will notice that you will get dizzy while you're working out. That's because of the lack of oxygen going to your brain and your body. You have got to be able to get oxygen. So, are you going to work out real hard, pass out, break your teeth with your mask on? You know, seriously, people, it's time to start thinking about what you're doing and why you're doing it. Don't just do what you're told to do. Don't just do what you're told to do all the time. I'm passionate about this because it is detrimental to our health that we have fresh oxygen in our lungs. Another factor is being afraid of the sunshine, being afraid of fresh oxygen, being afraid that if I walk close enough to somebody in the outside fresh air, I'm going to possibly catch a virus. It's not like they're sneezing on my face, especially where everyone's got their freaking mask on anyway. This is a really, really crazy time, people, and it is detrimental to take care of our health. So please, breathe in fresh air. Get outside. Walk on the beach if you can. Get that fresh oxygen, fresh iodine air, you know? Put your feet in the sand. Put your feet in the grass. Get out of the concrete jungle, people. Get into nature. It's the one thing that's going to make you feel better. It's going to boost your immunity. If you don't have family and friends right now, not being able to hug people is really, really hard on us. I'm a touchy-feely, huggy lover New Yorker, right? So my clients always fill me up. Well, when I didn't get to work on my clients for 8 weeks, I think it was, 10 weeks straight, actually it was 10 weeks straight, I didn't get to see any clients. And just not even seeing them physically, let alone hugging them, it was taking a toll on my mental, emotional health. Did you know that there is such thing as a cuddler? There are cuddlers who actually get paid to cuddle little baby children in the hospital when their parents aren't there. And also for the elderly. So it doesn't matter if you're old or if you're young. We all need hugs. We all need hugs. Hugs boost the immune system. I think it's something like 7 hugs a day actually, or something like that we're actually supposed to receive to get the energy boost that we need every single day for our immune system. So if you don't have your family and you're quarantining all alone, this could be really, really hard on you right now. I feel so sorry for you people. I feel so sorry for the ones who are alone. I'm alone. This has been really, really hard for me. But you know what? You have to find a way to be social. Whether it's FaceTime, whether it's sitting 6 feet apart on the beach or at the picnic park or whatever you got to do, try and get your socialism in. It will boost your immunity, trust me when I tell you. We should not be fearful of each other. We should be helping one another. This is a time to love. This is not a time to come from fear. Love is the answer, not fear, not fearing other people. There is nothing social about distancing. Everything is so messed up right now. It is time to take our power back, people. It is time to stand up for our lives, for our health, for our future generations. It is a time to stand up for our children. It is a time to stand up for humankind, or there will be none. So the immune system. What can you be doing right now to boost your immune system? Well, you absolutely could just be walking out into the sunshine for 15 minutes a day. Get your vitamin D, guys. 15, 20 minutes a day. Put on some SPF if you're afraid of it. I mean, trust me when I tell you that that sun is healing. Fresh oxygen, fresh ocean air, if you're lucky enough like me to have it, go breathe it in. Fresh iodine, all the great things that we actually need to survive in our bodies. So, another thing that you can do, eat right. Are you smoking? Are you drinking? Are you just putting crap and poison packaged food in your body? All those things are going to weaken your immune system. So let me tell you that most Americans, most people walking around on the planet are unhealthy. Now, what are you doing to boost your immune system? You know, are you drinking green drinks? Are you getting your smoothies, your fruits, your vegetables in? Are you, going straight for the coffee in the morning? Or are you having maybe a little lemon and ginger first thing in your water? And then you go for your coffee and enjoy your coffee. But, there are certain things in life, yes, we can give into. Trust me, I love my coffee. If anybody knows me, you know I love my coffee. But there are just certain things that we need to be doing to boost our immune system. So we can't just constantly be putting toxic stuff inside of our bodies. If we just put in all this crap and poison inside our body, and then we get a virus or anything that is going to harm us, is going to be that more detrimental to our health. So let me beg of you right now that if you care or are in any sort of fear of any of this, take care of your body. I will be teaching more about detoxing and different things that you can do to actually cleanse your body, purge your body, especially if it's the first time in your life. Think about it, when you go 30, 25 years, whatever, maybe even 60 years, and you never detoxed your body. So we have elements outside of our nature that we can't even control that are always constantly entering our body through water in the shower, poison, chemicals in our water, literally. Drinking tap water. So silly, people. Seriously. Get some fresh water. Get some fresh mountain water. Get fresh mountain water, alkaline water, whatever it is. Get clean, purified water if you're going to be drinking it. Also cooking with it, right? You're cooking food with your water. This is very, very important, people. These are some of the things that you can do immediately, right? So just starting to take more time to drink more water. Take more time to add a lemon to your water. Alkalize your body. Have fruits and vegetables. It's summertime everywhere you are. I mean, you always crave lighter foods in the summer, so dive into that, We're supposed to eat things that are seasonal for a reason. Our body is in tune with nature when you allow it to be. My body is so in tune that I always know what I want to eat when I want to eat it. And you know what? If I want a piece of chocolate or if I want to have a cookie, then I'm going to allow myself to do that. But I'm also going to take care of my body 95% of the time so I can allow myself to do that and have balance while I do it and enjoy it and not feel guilty about it. And with that, another thing goes with food. It's all about how you feel about what you're eating as well. Like, are you having a good feeling about what you're doing? Are you just digging into that big jar of ice cream, and you're eating it all the way from the top to the bottom and then you're sick? What is it? You tell me. So take care of your health, people. Most important, boost your immune system, get your vitamin C in. Elderberry is amazing for boosting the immune system. I'm sure you guys already have some because it's hard to get. Vitamin C, vitamin D. Every single day, people, get it in. Boost your immunity. Anything green, eat it, drink it, juice it, do whatever you can. It's all going to benefit you. So whatever you can do, even if it's just eating an apple a day, that is how you can start. Now let's talk about a virus real quick. I'm not a doctor, but I have been educated by a lot of doctors, especially during this pandemic, so they say, which I like to call the plandemic because they're really, seriously, this whole thing has been planned. If you guys don't understand that, then you really need to dive deeper. And the main thing is that if you get this vaccine, you are putting the virus in your body. I know people do flu shots all the time. Well, if you go to the WHO website, the CDC website, you can actually find there is factual information that the people who are dying from this virus have had a flu vaccine. It lowers the immune system. I have a video of a doctor, and I'm contemplating whether I will share it or not. But this video is just explaining what a virus is, really. And a virus, the only way that you can actually catch a virus is through a vaccine. You have to put it in the body. You cannot get it to the air. If it touches the air, if it touches the sun, if it touches the light, it dies immediately, dehydrated. This is a fact, people. I am not a doctor. Do your research. You're not always going to resonate with what I'm saying. You might be completely turned off with what I'm saying. I am here to share my love, my light, my truth. I am not here to argue with you. I will not participate or give any attention to any negativity on my channel. This is a time to support one another. This is the time to make videos and share with your fellow friends, social media. Make a platform, share, do something, stand up, speak out, people. If you don't want to go protest, fine. Speak out on your phone, because we need people waking up. The problem is that we are not woken up. We're caught up in distractions. We have the iPhone, we have TikTok, we have Instagram, which is called the gram for a reason. Come on, guys. There's a reason that you get all these distractions thrown in your face. It is time to eliminate your selfies. It is time to stop playing like nothing is going on. Because if you don't, it will be too late. It will be too late for humanity. We are in a detrimental state. We are in a disillusionment of humans, of America. We are being played by political parties. We cannot trust anything or anyone, anything we listen to. We have to come from our heart. We need to find out what resonates. And that's what I mean. If this video doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. You know, take what does and leave the rest. We need to speak out, guys. This is our time to save fellow humans. This is our time to save Mother Earth. We have major financial problems happening. They are just beginning, trust me. And you will be affected if you have not been. I know a lot of Americans are making all this extra money, they say, you know, from unemployment or whatever, and going out and buying cars and spending money and getting, you know, plastic surgery and things like this. This is not what you're supposed to be spending your money on, people. I'm sorry. But people need help. They need support right now. They need knowledge. They need wisdom. They need education. They need anything that they can get right now. I really feel for those of you who are alone. I know this is a time of really being lonely, depressed. I feel for people who have depression issues. I feel for you, any of you who have been taken advantage of by our medical world, by prescription pills that are only lowering your immune system. I really feel for you people. For people who are stuck on these antidepressants, these drugs that are really not good for you. You can get off of them. You can eat a handful of cashews and it has the same ingredient as Prozac. Did you know that? You have happy nuts. We call them happy nuts. We eat a handful of cashews in my house every single day. And they make you happy. And literally, they really do alter your state. So, there are certain foods that give you energy. There are certain foods that vibrate at a certain frequency. That is why you're supposed to put these foods in your body. If you eat almonds, you get brain energy. That's because they work at the same energy level as your brain. They vibrate at that same level. So they give you energy. If you eat a Mac burger or whatever, these Big Macs things, I don't even know. I haven't been to a fast food restaurant like that in almost 20 years. It's crazy. But I really don't go to those places. But if you eat that food, if you choose to eat that food, you are getting absolutely zero energy. There might be like 2 megahertz of energy or something in these. When you can't feel good you will just feel more depleted. And that's why you go for the second burger or the second thing of fries or whatever it is to get more full, but you're just feeling more empty and more like crap because of the freaking poison that you just put in your body. It is a time to really think about your life, guys. It is a time to think about your body. It is a time to be silent, to feel your emotions. There's a reason the world has shut down. It's time to shut down the mind. It's time to be in your soul, in your spirit, in your true self, connecting with why are you on this planet right now? Are you here to just be caught up in these distractions and then just be eliminated? Because that's what's about to happen. Seriously, people, we have huge detrimental issues on our hand. This is a global mass extinction if you look at it in one way or another. This is happening, whether it was literally given to us on purpose and put out into the world or not. It's here, and we have to face it, and we have to deal with it. I really feel for those who were in Beirut with the massive explosion, and the families and the people who were affected by this, who knows, explosion. And the reason that I feel for you, not only is because some of you have lost your lives in your homes, now we have more homeless people. But guess what else got blown up over there? There was 60% of their grains, 60% of their grains were in a facility, storage there in Beirut that got blown up. That is their food. That is their food source, people. This is going to be a problem. This has just begun. Trust me when I tell you that there is more coming. Now, I'm not trying to put you in fear at all. I'm not in fear. This whole thing has been targeted to put us in fear. If you watch the news, oh, trust me, you are living in fear. I don't turn that stuff on. I would turn it off if I were you. That fear-based mentality will be the death of you. It will lower your immune system auto-freaking-matically, just so you know. So come from love, come from faith. This whole thing is a test of our faith. Are we going to really stand up for what we believe in? Are we going to step up as human society and take back our freedom? This is not just American. This is global. We have an ecological disaster on our hands. We have a financial disaster worldwide on our hands. We have got to come together. They have been separating us and keeping us separate, creating this separation. What are we doing? Black Lives Matter. What is all this? Seriously. This is not Martin Luther King days, people. There is no reason for us to not love every single person in every single color. Seriously. We all have compassion within us. We all have love within us. We all bleed red. We are all the same. Doesn't matter what color we are. We all came from the same place, and we are going to the same place when we die. Our bodies will not go with us, only our souls. This body is temporary. It is time to take care of our bodies. It is time to take care of our earth. It is the place that we live. If we do not do this, we will not be okay. We need to be standing in firm faith, compassion for one another. We need to be coming together at this time. Fear me. Be 6 feet away from me. Don't look at me. I might catch the virus if I walk past you. People, this is ridiculous. Don't fear other people. Do you know what you're doing to your children? You are taking their childhood away. living in a mask without fresh oxygen. These poor children, so confused, afraid of everyone and everything. This is our next generation. This is crucial that we embrace these children, that we show them not to be afraid of each other. You know, today I ran out of change. I needed a change for some water that I was getting, and I didn't have any left, and the place was closed, so I couldn't get any change. So, you know, I had this super sweet, nice person come up to me and give me $2, a stranger. And it was exactly what I needed. It was perfect. And I said, you know what? I'm going to pay it forward next time, and I'm going to give someone $4. Because that's how life works. And you know what? She wasn't afraid of me. She wasn't fearful of me. I heard her talking to her husband because he didn't have the change. And she was like, no, I'm just going to go give the lady some money. I don't care if we don't have change for 20. I'm going to go give her a couple dollars. This is the type of mentality that we need to have, helping each other, loving each other, strangers on the street. I hope that this speaks to your heart. I hope that this inspires you to love one another. This is a time where we have to come together. No more division. No more dividing us. We are all one. We are all going through this. We are all connected. Please keep up your head. Be a smiling face for others. You know, if you have your mask on, smile with your eyes. Do what you can to let people know that they are recognizable, that they are there beside you. Don't be fearful of them. I remember I did this experiment once. I was actually in an apartment building and living in an apartment building, and we had an elevator. And we had to go up and down the elevator, you know, every time we would leave the house or whatever. So I decided that I was going to start to make conversation with every single person that walked into that elevator, whether they wanted to conversate with me or not. Because I remember even having this feeling and being so disconnected at one time where I was not awake at all, and I just wanted to put up all my walls, and I just wanted to pretend like I was on my phone and I was in my elevator and I was like away from everyone else, like they weren't even there. I remember that feeling. I know what that feels like. And it's okay if you're doing that. It's okay if you've done that. What matters is that you make the change to be different and to grow and to evolve like I did. So my challenge was, I'm going to say hello to every single person, or I'll talk to their dog, or I'll tell them how cute their animals are, or whatever it is. Just break the ice and try it out. And I did that every single day for like, I don't even know, it might have been like a month or something, a couple of weeks at least. And it was so cool to really experience, because it was awesome to see people's walls just like fall down, literally. Like, oh, you see me? Oh, I'm here too. Oh, okay. So acknowledging people, they want to be acknowledged sometimes. Yeah, there were a few people like, don't talk to me, crazy lady. Fine. No hard feelings, guys. Like, you can think I'm crazy, you can think whatever you want to think. I believe what I believe. I am my own person, I am my own soul, and that is my free will. Just like it's yours. So do what works for you. But remember, the next time that somebody needs help, maybe you should stop. That reminds me of one more story. Last week I was coming home from my yoga class, and I was driving down the street, and there was this lovely lady, and yes, guess what? She was black. And guess what? I didn't even think for a second, not 1 second, should I stop and help her because she's black? That is not something that went through my head. I saw this lady, I'm driving beside her, she's riding on this bike right beside me, her helmet and everything, mask and everything on, and she just takes a dive down deep into the concrete, and she's hurt big time. And I immediately, even before I knew she was hurt, I just immediately pulled over, came in, stopped my car. I didn't even have my mask on. I jumped out of the car and was like, oh my God, are you okay? Can I help you? What can I do? Can I give you a ride? Let me take you somewhere. Let me take you to the hospital or your home or wherever you came from. Well, she was on vacation. The poor lady couldn't even stand up, first off. And there was another lady who stopped to help us, which was so cool. And she was also American, white, American, whatever you want to call her. And it was so cool to see us come together. and try to help this stranger in the street. And unfortunately, we didn't end up having to, or fortunately, actually, we didn't have to take her to our hotel, and the bike was too big to fit in my car. Someone had called a paramedic, apparently. Someone else who drove by, another amazing citizen, American, Caucasian, again, drove by. So that's how I know there's love in this world, people, and there is not racism. That is not what we are supposed to do. That is not what we're here to do. Judge people because of the color of their skin. Absolutely not. That's all it is a hairdresser. There's a little bit more melanin, chemical melanin in the hair and in the skin, and that's just how it works. It's literally a melanin component, which is a chemical within your skin, which allows you to have more tan as well when you're in the sun. So I love my melanin. I don't know about you guys, but I love my tan. So anyways, so the paramedics came and got this lovely lady and ended up taking her to the ER. She actually wanted to go to the ER because her ankle was so bad that even these two men could barely pick her up. So thank God for them coming up and showing up. So it's just cool to see society coming together and really helping each other, and that is how I live my life. I hope I can inspire you guys to do the same. Like I said, I'll come on here and I'm going to be doing all kinds of great things for you guys. I'll be doing some yoga, I'll be giving some meditations, I'll be doing some Reiki healing energy sessions, I'll even do all kinds of moon releases, new moon intention settings for full moons and new moons and things like that. So please like and subscribe to my channel. It always helps out, and share with someone if you think this video will help them. Thank you so much. Happy 8/8. I hope that you have a wonderful sunny day. Namaste.